this weekend and next weekend and the weekend after is Little Shop of Horrors here at Hopewell Theatre.
A Little Shop of Frickin' Horrors.
Funny and scary and sad and quirky, and it's a lot of fun.
It is going to be a blast.
We are super excited to bring this show to the stage. It's one of my personal favorite shows. I've done it twice. I can't get enough of this show. The music is so catchy. The puppets are just out of this world, literally. And you can't get a better show for spooky season.
This show's been in the works for a couple of months now. We've been working really, really hard on it. You're gonna see some amazing puppeteer work. You're gonna see an amazing cast with great vocals. It is going to be a hit.
I gave you sunshine, I gave you dirt, you've given me nothing but heartache and hurt. I beg you sweetly, I'm down on my knees. Oh please, grow for me.
We have a spooky tale about an orphaned boy who works in a flower shop on Skid Row.
He's just had a not so great life, and he has a boss that took him in, but doesn't treat him the greatest. Something magical happens during a total eclipse of the sun.
He comes across a supernatural plant that has a thirst for blood.
It just goes kind of crazy from there.
And along the way, he tries to win the heart of the girl working in the shop, while also maintaining the balance of gaining some fame for this plant being so cool and interesting, but also trying to satiate its thirst.
Feed me! Does it have to be human? Feed me! Does it have to be mine? Feed me! Where am I supposed to get it?
Feed me, Seymour. Feed me all night long.
We have some insane puppets.
Puppets are really cool. We have some massive puppets, which shall be quite a shock, I'm sure, for the audience. Yeah, they barely fit on the stage.
This is one of the first shows I've ever done with puppets that are to this magnitude, and I have to admit, I was a little bit scared of them at first.
I was very daunted by puppeteering back when we did Avenue Q, but after surviving, a show with 16 puppets, this one with only our 4 has been a breeze.
Lucky for me, I only have to work with a little tiny one, but as the show goes on, the puppets get massive.
There are 4 Audrey 2 puppets. There's a baby Audrey 2 that's done by Sydney Olin. And then Edward does the prepubescent Audrey 2.
Or as I like to call it, Tui. He is a little pain in the butt sometimes, but he's a sweet little, cute little guy jamming out to all of our little songs.
And then I do the teenager Audrey 2. And then Sydney and I both do the big Audrey 2.
A 7-foot tall, 7-foot wide version of Audrey 2.
We are moving our entire bodies through the entire show to make these puppets come to life. They're amazing. And they're also individual at the same time. Even though they're all Audrey 2, they're all very individual.
So one of the biggest challenges is just fitting all of that in this space. If you've ever been to Hopewell Theatre, you know it's a pretty intimate venue. So trying to cram something that's usually done on a larger scale into a venue of this size was tough. But we have 2 amazing puppeteers who work the largest plant. They puppeteer it in a way that I have never seen. They add such a dynamic quality to the plant. It really makes it come alive. And seeing a plant that large in a space this small really just, hammers home that point of it taking over the world. So we have a great cast for this show. It is a small cast for us. We only have about 10 folks in it, but we have people who have been, mainstays of MTC for the last season. Edward Bazell, Hannah Sinclair as Seymour and Audrey, and we also have pulled in some old MTC favorites, like Josh Fleming is returning to play the Plant. He was supposed to play Shrek for us before the COVID shutdown and has been in many of our shows in the past. So it's really kind of a bridging of 2 generations of MTC.
I am playing Seymour Krelborn.
All my life I've always been bored. I keep asking God what I'm for, and he tells me, gee, I'm not sure. Keep that kid.
So Seymour is this down on his luck orphan. He's been poor all of his life. And one day he stumbles upon a little strange and interesting plant, and he accidentally pricks his finger and finds out, oh dang, I gotta feed this thing some blood. And as the show goes on, he has to feed it more and more, which leads to its own problems.
I'm playing Audrey. Audrey is inspired by Fay Wray and lots of different classical movie actresses. You can think of her as somebody who is shy and meek, but she reads the room, so when she's comfortable, she lets herself get a little bit looser and a little bit more comfortable. She just wants everybody to be happy and wants to take care of the people around her. She's a little bit naive, sweet. Yeah, that's Audrey.
I am playing Orin Scrivello, DDS.
That's what my mama said.
What did she say?
She said, my boy, I think someday you'll find a way to make the natural dance. You'll be a dentist. You have a talent for causing this pain. Son, be a dentist.
He is a sadistic dentist who enjoys torturing people, and he's good at what he does.
Son, push me back, son. That's that. Up is only at your grasp. Consider the matter so stand.
I think the audiences can expect a funny show. It's a great show to bring. I wouldn't bring a 5-year-old to see it, but I think, ages 8 and up, it's definitely an appropriate show. It's spooky without being scary. It's scary without being gory, which is really kind of the perfect way to spend some family-friendly time during the Halloween season. And if you're a fan of the feature film, Little Shop of Horrors, this is as close to the movie as you can get. They really did not deviate too far when they made the film version. So this has everything that you love about the movie while also having a few new surprises that were not in store for the film version. So Little Shop of Horrors plays the next 3 weekends here at Hopewell Theatre, opening October 18th, running through November 3rd. Friday and Saturday are at 7:30 p.m., Sundays at 2 o'clock. Tickets are available at millennialtheatre.org and can be purchased for $25. We do encourage people to get their tickets ahead of time. This is a small venue. We do tend to sell out rather quickly in this venue.
You want to dispose of something in a hurry, it's best not to do it on Skid Row.
He's got your dog now. This is what you've done. You've got no place to hide.
Kissing the dentist,
You've got nowhere to run.
He needs to look like Moses.
He knows your life will cry.
Once he's out of the way, you move in, right?
I think it's supper time.
If you're looking for something fun to do this Halloween season, if you're looking for a good way to spend some time with family and friends, laugh, but also feel a little spooked at the same time, this is a great way to do it. We have a great cast. We have a beautiful set, fantastic plants. Really, you couldn't do it on a grander scale, I think, than what we've attempted here.
Come out to see Little Shop of Horrors. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Bring the family. It's going to be a great time. It's perfect for the Halloween season.
If you come and see our show, you will be filled with delight, wonder, curiosity. You might feel a little bit scared or on edge at times, but I find that the story is heartwarming in its satirical fashion.
This show is going to be awesome. If you want to see something cool for the Halloween holiday, or you want to take your family to do something cool, Little Shop of Horrors is the way to go. See you there.
Don't feed the plants.
$717 Credit Union. Savings power to give your business an extra boost. Business savings, certificates, and business money market. 717 Credit Union. Make your money work as hard as you do. Check out our business money market and CD rates at 717cu.com/rates.